All right, guys, for this video, I'm just going to give you two quick examples on a part A for 2014 and for 2016. So hopefully by now you printed out these worksheets. We're really finishing up the slope fields and the differential equations, what you would see in a free response. As you know, this year's AP exams, just free responses, no multiple choice. So if they went ahead and asked you to anything with a slope field, it's going to come up in two different ways. The first one is illustrated here in 2014, number 6, where they give you all this information up top, and then they say a portion of the slope field of the differential equations given below, sketch the solution through the point 0, 1. So what you're supposed to do is look for 0, 1. So if you look at this, this is labeled 1, 2, 3, 0, there's 0, 1 right here. So that's the point that I want to draw my solution to. So remember, what all of this is these are tangent lines to the general solution. So if it's the plus C that has this shifted. So what you need to do is go, okay, the particular solution has to go through this point. So as I see, and you might not see well, but because it's not the darkest tangent lines here, but you'll see my answer key that's going to be posted on Wednesday, that if you go along, it's kind of like not connect the dots, you're not connecting to the tangent lines, but you're creating a line in between the tangent lines, not crossing over the tangent lines. So it looks like these curves. So now your curve might look a little bit different than mine, but the shape would relatively be the same. So I end up getting a shape something like that on this side, but it's going throughout. So then I go backwards, and when I go ahead, and I know that seems odd that that's all they're asking, but that is all they're asking. They're asking to see if you can create a curve where it's basically you're drawing a curve in between those tangent lines. And that's the curve that I got for part A. Part B is asking you to write the equation of a tangent line. I really don't think that you need much verbal instruction on that. When you're writing the equation of a tangent line, you need the slope, which is the derivative, and it happens to be given to you. And then through a point, so you got the point, so you just use your point slope formula, you find the equation of that line, and then plug in point 2. And then particular solutions, what we've been doing is you're separating those variables, and then you're integrating. Okay, so what I really wanted to put on video was you understanding the difference between these two types of slope field questions. Giving you a slope field, giving you a point that's your particular solution, plotting that point, and then just going along like a little maze, like you're going in between, and seeing what curve gets drawn out. Now, you might have gone a little bit steeper than I. That's okay. All right. The reader is just looking that you are not crossing over any tangent lines, and you're going in, but you're following that trend. All right. So that's the part 1. Then the other one that I wanted to talk to you about was this. This is the other way that this slope field problem could be given to you, where they give you a bunch of points, they give you the derivative, and now they're asking you to create the slope field. So what you're doing is you're creating all the tangent lines. So I'm not going to do it by hand. I actually already made a table. I make a table of values, and you have to plot the points that they give you, plot those as points, and then plug them into here and see what value you get. So this is what I did for this one. If you can see, the equation here for the slope was dy dx is equal to y squared over x minus 1. And they gave me 6 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I plot those points, 0, 0, here's 2, 0, here's 0, 1. So I plot all the points, and then I literally just plug that point into the derivative rule. So if I plugged in 0, 0, 0 for y, so 0 squared over 0 minus 1 is 0 over negative 1, which is just 0. So you draw a horizontal line at 0. So here at 2, 0, you also get, do you get 0? Yeah, you also get 0, so that's right here. At 0, 1, when you plug it in, you get a negative 1. So what the reader is going to see is they want to see, is your tangent line negative? And then if you look at the next one, it's -4. 0, 2, if I plug in that into the derivative, I get -4. Well, that's more negative. It's going to be steeper. And they're going to make sure, did you draw this a steeper negative slope than you did here? And I did, so I'm okay. And then these actually, I put the other ones over here. 2, 1, it's a +1. Okay, so it's almost like a mirror image. And then here, it's a +4. And that's it. They're not worth a lot of points. It's usually 2 to 1 point for part A. But that's a nice, easy point for you to get as long as you understand what to do. So that's really the only thing that I wanted to verbally put on a video for you. The rest I really want you to try on your own, and I'll post those solutions for you on Wednesday. And again, always try to make those Google Meet classes that I've been posting on Fridays. So I think that's going to be very helpful for us. All right, hope everyone's good.